Hello YouTube, it's Sean from the Pompey Games Room, back with my first Christmas video in a good few years. I haven't actually really found time to do a Christmas video in years past, so yeah, I'm sort of really happy to be finding a bit of time to record this. Got the Christmas tree going, which is why the SNES stuff looks a bit sort of out of kilter. But we've got the Christmas tree up there, the Christmas jumper's on. I finished work for Christmas and it's all good. So I hope you guys are soon to finish work as well. I thought this would be a great chance for me just to sum up the year. It's been a bit of an up and down year for me. Very little video games content, although looking back I did do a fair few videos. But yeah, obviously with cancelling the social media Royal Rumble that we were going to do at SummerSlam in the summer, just due to personal reasons really. Just wasn't really feeling it, things like that. A bit of mental health obviously at the beginning of the year and stuff like that. So it's been a bit of a strange year for my channel, but yeah, I'm on a good path now, and yeah, it's the end of 2023. Apologies, videos have been a bit fleeting during December because sadly my nan passed away in mid-November. I was very close to my nan. I used to live with my nan for a few years when my parents were in Canada in around 2003-04, and obviously she was my nan, so she was 97. She lived to a great age, and yeah, it's sort of you know, I had a few things I wanted to cover during December and November. In my last video I mentioned a few things, so I've got a few videos I've held back, but I will be putting those up at some point. I've been to Sweden to watch the Ottawa Senators in the Global Series, and I've still got a hockey stick pickup I want to share with everyone from my amazing cousin Brian over in Canada. I had so much planned. I wanted to release a social media Royal Rumble video, which is done, and it's all ready to go. That will be going up. I want to say it's going to go up on Boxing Day, so I'm going to schedule the video to go up on Boxing Day. And that will be introducing the next social media Royal Rumble, how we can enter, all that good stuff. Massive thanks to everyone who's contributed to the video. I got some absolutely amazing vignette videos from everyone, and yeah, they've all been bundled together into a video, and that will be going live on Boxing Day. So if you want to enter the social media Royal Rumble, just let me give you a quick sort of summary of what happens. We are using WWE 2K15 on the PS3. We will simulate a Royal Rumble. We've got space for 30 people to take part. I've already got over 15 to 18 YouTubers that wanted to carry over from last year who I contacted. There's a few that still haven't come back to me about wanting to take part, so I will have to leave them out if they don't reply, just to allow other people to enter if they want. So the brilliant thing with YouTube is it sort of refreshes its subscriber, sort of its content providers over every month almost. YouTubers disappear, new YouTubers appear, so it's a good chance for everyone to get involved. And the winner of the social media Royal Rumble, after it's computer simulated, it'll be a live stream video, will get the social media Royal Rumble title, which is currently in the ownership of the dreaded Shredder. I'm due to be getting that back very soon from him, so yeah, it'll be up for grabs again. But anyway, keep your eyes out for the social media Royal Rumble video coming up Boxing Day. I'll schedule that maybe for the afternoon, like 5 o'clock or something, so keep your eye out there. So yeah, that was a bit of housekeeping. I just want to say thank you for all the support I've received this year, and also just the amazing YouTube community. There's some brilliant new channels that have sort of risen to the top of the YouTube gaming world the past year, and it's been great to see these channels grow, and also their content has kept me going really. It's been quite a strange year for me, as I've touched on a few times in this video, but anyway, on to bigger and better things. 2024 is going to be an amazing year, and I hope it's going to be an amazing year for you too. Lots planned. I'm going to be 40, it's crazy. Where's that time gone? But anyway, even more reason to touch on these nostalgia memories. But anyway, so you guys aren't here to hear me waffle. You might be, but I've got pickups for you to show, and I'm really stoked about this. So I said in my last video that I got stung on a SNES bundle. Well, I bought another SNES bundle anyway at similar price, but this one came through, and I am so happy with what arrived. the content, sorry, the condition of some of the games isn't great, but I'm gonna try and do a bit of a restoration project on them and see what I can do. So we'll just go with it and see what happens, shall we? But anyway, I've got pickups I've got some controller pickups, Megadrive pickups, a PlayStation 2 game, 2 PlayStation 1 games, and 4 SNES games. So let's get on with it, shall we? Let's start off with the last video. I was using the box to send off some stuff, funnily enough, for the console bundle that I ended up selling on the bits I didn't need. Oh yeah, an update on that, by the way. All of the games that came with the Shaq Fu game in my last pickups video, I've now moved on. They all sold on eBay. I think I did work it out before. I've written it down somewhere. I think I was within 18 quid of what I paid for it, so I lost 18 quid. Effectively Shaq Fu, and did I keep another game from that bundle? Fantasia. I kept Fantasia in the end. They cost me 18 quid, so it's not that bad really. It's come out alright. It could have been a lot worse. So anyway, but anyway, even better, because I found these two in the bottom of the box. I didn't know they were in there, and they weren't even on the listing, but I can only imagine that the seller found them and bundled them in. So I got these two as well from that bundle. So effectively for the Shaq Fu game and Fantasia, I also got these two added in. So and they're really good condition. They both work. I've tried them both. This one screams nostalgia for me because I used to have this exact controller, the SG Pro Pad. It's in really, really good condition. I don't know if the glare's being picked up on that, but it's also got the see-through back as well. It all works. It's a really, really decent controller. These controllers, they're actually really comfortable to hold for adult hands, whereas I find this controller is pretty cool. I've got a boxed one up here, which I'm not too sure you'll see. These ones here, I find them quite difficult to hold with adult hands. I don't know whether it's bigger hands or something, but yeah, I got one of these as well. Again, fantastic condition. They all work. So yeah, we've got these two controllers in. I mean, these are typically sort of 12 to 18 quid when you try to buy them anyway on eBay. So yeah, to get these two, they were just in the bottom of the box in bubble wrap. So I was dead happy to find that. I couldn't believe it actually. So yeah, got two new controllers, which is good because I have got a really beat up 6-button one. And apart from this one that's fully boxed, it's got its baggie and everything in there, all the instructions. I've got a really beat up version of this in my pad box down there, and that one will replace it, so it's pretty cool. I'm really, really happy with that. Yes, so there is, I've gone through the games already. I'm pretty sure I'm missing one, but anyway, we'll carry on. Let's start off with the PS1, shall we? So the PS1, I actually bought this in an auction because it's been the bane of my life trying to get hold of this game. I know I said in my last video I was done with the NHL games. I had all the games now that I needed for that long video I'm making. Well, it proved I didn't because I needed NHL 99, and it would only be one of the most difficult ones to get hold of for the PlayStation 1. Annoyingly, I was missing out on auctions for God knows how long, and then one got put up Buy It Now for £4, and I was like, right, okay, I'm all over that. So it was, I think, £2.60 postage or something. Some reason this one's very, very difficult to get hold of. I don't think it's anything spectacular, but I had to get it because it's literally is the last game. I've managed to record 13 games worth of content for this NHL video I'm doing. If you're not sure about it, I won't explain it again. Go back and watch the last video. It's right at the beginning. But anyway, this was a Buy It Now for £4, and it's fully boxed. For some reason, it's been a hard game to get hold of. But anyway, I'll kill the suspense, and it's NHL 99 with Eric Lindros on the front, which, funnily enough, sort of ties in a few ties in here actually. I've actually found the signed jersey on eBay that I sent my wife to buy me for Christmas, and it's actually that jersey. So yeah, Philadelphia Flyers signed Eric Lindros jersey. I used to love Eric Lindros. But anyway, reminds me of my brother. We used to play on Fox Sport Hockey 2000, and it was always, he was Eric Lindros and I had Mike Modano for the Dallas Stars. But anyway, this is fully boxed, in pretty good condition inside. Manual's a little bit rippled, which means water damage possibly, but I can pick that up. For some reason, this game, it's hard to get hold of for a sensible price on eBay, but it's obviously with the NHL collection now, I'm happy to get this into the collection. Yeah, it's a sports game, but it's a sports game I wanted. This collection behind me is made up of games that I want for my collection, and obviously in one want to build my nostalgic memories and keep them. They're never going to be moved on. So NHL 99 into the collection. Happy with that. Finally managed to get that. I think I missed out on 2 auctions, and funny enough, I buy it now for £5 before getting that one. But anyway, it seems to sell between 12 and 18 quid all day long, that one. Next PlayStation 1 game, I'll do PlayStation 2 after this because I got these the same. These were in the charity shop. I've alluded to this charity shop a few times in West Wittering. Or is it East Wittering? I think it might be West Wittering. What I'll do is I'll put a picture up and an address. If you're ever down this area, they usually have great games in there. They had a ton of stuff in there. A lot of DS titles, a lot of Wii, and Xbox they had a lot of, and PS2. Loads of stuff. I popped in there when my business partner and I were in a meeting, and we just parked up near it, so we went in there before we went. I always get lucky in there. And this is a game I remember buying in Asda when I was in secondary school. And it's not as good as Colin McRae. Don't get me wrong, it's not as good. It's not as good at all. But yeah, I had to get it when I saw it, because there's a few of the levels on this, a few of the snow levels for the rally games, and it's not a competitor to Colin McRae at all. But it's Tommy Mackinnon rally. Now I believe there's a second one to this. The second one's actually really pricey. This seems to be about £8, this game. This is fully boxed, and it plays pretty much the same as Colin McRae, but Colin McRae really nailed the series before this came out. I think this came out about a year after Colin McRae. Let's have a look. So 2008. So I think Colin McRae came out like 96, I want to say. Anyway, I played this. We got this in a demo disc in the official PlayStation magazine, and I seem to recall we found it in Asda for about £10. It was like part of the. Remember this did the value series games. This was sort of on the rack with it, but it wasn't a value series game. But anyway, it was reduced. We picked it up because it was sort of like paper round money at the time, and it was really good. We got a lot of play out of this. The number on the side is SLES 01228. Not too sure how that will come out there, but anyway, yeah, it's in really good condition. Like I said, it's fully boxed. It boasts as having 130 tracks, and it's an analog controller game as well, so you can use it with the analog sticks, obviously. Yeah, really good game. If you've got this in your collection, guys, I'm going to do a video on this down the line because it's a more obscure title, but this was £2, and the disc looks like it's never even been played. Literally, it's like crystal clear. I won't even show you. There's no point. You won't be able to see it. Yeah, really good game. If you've got this in your collection, guys, make sure you seek it out and just throw it on just for 5-10 minutes. It's a really good game, pretty immersive. The tracks are pretty good. The AI on this game was always quite good, so you know, you're trying to overtake other drivers, and not like, you know, where they always stick to the racing line and stuff. The actual rally cars that the computer controlled crash on this. And it was yeah, pretty good racing, so I really enjoyed this game. So Tommy Mackinnon Rally, didn't think I'd see that out in the world, put it that way. That's for £2, so yeah, I think that commonly sells anywhere upwards about £8 on eBay, so I got a real deal there. The next game, I remember playing on, I've never played it, never owned it, should I say, but I remember playing this in Virgin Megastores down in Portsmouth on a demo booth. What year would this be? So 2002. So yeah, and it was really good. I mean, I'm not too sure how it would play now going back to it. I got a good deal on it. It was £2 again in that same charity shop, and that is Sega Soccer Slam. I believe this is supposed to be. I don't think it's supposed to be that good, but it was in such good condition for £2. And it's a game that I probably would have picked up because it sort of ties in with another game that I'm going to cover in a minute for you. But this is like brand new inside. Looks like it's never even been played. In great condition. I haven't actually looked at the discs down there. Again, it must come from the same place because the disc is spotless. Manual's crisp, doesn't even look like it's ever been read. And we've also got one of the pamphlets in the back there for, you know, send off and get extra stuff. So yeah, I'm interested to try this. It says, are you tough enough? Have you got what it takes to be part of the wildest football game ever? Take on the craziest teams ever in 3-on-3, hard-hitting, action-packed football game. In this, action-packed football game. Beat your foes. Crush your competition. Pummel your opponent in 5 fast-paced game modes. And it's stomp all comers. There's 1 and 2 players, so that could be quite fun to give a go. I always say it, but when Rob comes over next, it might be good to get a few of these games together and just blast through them and record a few gameplays. But anyway, yeah, Sega Soccer Slam into the collection for £2. So for the grand total of £4, I managed to get these two, which I think I've done pretty well there, to be honest. That charity shop's been an absolute treasure trove in the past. So anyway, let's move on to one game I've been after for a long time. I got another Mega Drive bundle. I got this one stupidly cheap because I thought I owned these games already. So I was going to move on to some of these games, so it cost me too much. This bundle it's a Mega Drive bundle. It came with 2 official controllers, Mega Drive 1 console, about 6 other box games like Earthworm Jim, Street Fighter, what was the other one? Oh, it's going to annoy me now. Galaxy Force 2, that was the other one. One of the other ones. I popped them all in auction, they all sold within 7 days, so that went really well. Literally, this came in, and then within like 4 hours, I had all the games I didn't want on eBay after testing them as auctions scheduled for that evening, because it was beginning of the month, so people were more likely going to bid on them. Originally I won the whole bundle for 77 quid, including postage. I actually felt really bad when I paid for it, because the stuff I've easily made more than what I paid for it back. And like I said, I put my stuff on auctions now, so I don't really do the buy it now. So it's whatever it's going for is what it will sell for, and that's very much what I was always like. Even when I did buy it nows, it was always way under what the second lowest was. Anyway, but yeah, I got it for stupidly cheap and managed to sell on the other stuff so quick that I actually treated myself and kept 2 other games that I was not going to keep. So, but anyway, I will start off in order. So, the 2 games that I was actually keeping, I will leave there, but the boxes are in great condition as well. And the first one is Mega Games 2. Cannot believe I didn't have this in my collection. This was one of the games I wasn't going to keep. Now, it's stupid because I've got all these games separately. So it's Revenge of Shinobi, Streets of Rage, and Golden Axe. But the thing is, this was in absolutely brilliant condition inside when it turned up. So you've got the game cartridge there. All the manuals look like they have never even been... I always find them difficult to get back in here, but they look like they've never even been touched as he gets them out. But yeah, they're like brand new. So I got this and I was like, I can't let this go. So I ended up keeping it, and I don't own it because I've always said like I own all the games, but yeah, so I ended up keeping it, obviously. Which is completely pointless. I've got the games, I don't need to, it's just taking up shelf space. But and now I can't get the manuals back in, that's going to stress the hell out of me, so I don't want to damage them. But anyway, yeah, all 3 manuals in there. To buy this sort of like on eBay, you're looking at least a tenner. So I thought, sorry, I'm just going to keep it. I'm not even going to bother selling it on for a tenner. So Mega Games 2 into the collection's got behind me after cartridge has been cleaned, and I'm running out of space. So the next game is still got its seal tab on it. I remember these tabs being in like Dixon's and Argos and stuff, so it's obviously been bought at some point from 1993, and that's Mega Games 3 in fantastic condition. You can just about see here, probably on the glare, but there's like a sticker here that I used to stick over, and it had a little like tab in there for like the sensory strip if someone tried to steal it. But again, this is in fantastic condition. Maybe the Super Monaco GP manual's not great. In fact, that one looks like it's slightly water damaged. But the ones behind it are like brand new again. I'm not getting these ones out. There's 3 manuals in there. I've got to get that other one back in a minute. In fact, that one looks a bit cloudy there, so the water damaged one. So I might have to get rid of that one and the Super Monaco. But anyway, yeah, again, it sells for about 10 quid this game on eBay if you're trying to buy it in an auction or buy it now. So I thought, well, you know what, I've done well selling the other stuff, and I got a good deal on the bundle when I bought it, so I thought, sod it, I'm just going to keep these 2 games now into the collection. They're both fantastic condition, and they're classics, aren't they? They came packed with the systems, and they've got great games on them, so I'm really looking forward to giving these pride of place in the collection. I think I've actually got all the Mega games now as well. I don't think there's any of them, so I've got the Mega Drive, Mega Games 6 Volume 3 or something, isn't it? It's, yeah, Volume 3. I've got that one. That's the harder one to get. But I've got all the other ones behind there, so they're double stacked, those rows. So anyway, yes, both the Mega games into the collection. Really, really happy with that. Stoked to get them in actually at that price. So these were the games I actually bought the bundle for, believe it or not. These are games that have been eluding me in the past in bundles, and you know what? You wait and you shall receive, and that's what I got. I got these 2 games in, and I'm absolutely over the moon to get them in. So I'll start off with the lesser title first, because I think the next one is actually quite a sleeping giant of a game. It's a pretty decent game. But anyway, the first game in, it's an 8-player title if you've got the multi-taps. I think it was you had to connect up to 2 Mega Drives. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, sorry, totally went off the rails there. Just making sure it's in here. Anyway, the first game I got it for, I used to rent this game from Blockbuster Video an awful lot back in the 90s, and that is Fever Pitch. I used to absolutely love this game. I don't know if you guys remember the TV series Dream Team on Sky, the really, really cringe-worthy football programme, fly on the wall mockumentary, I suppose they would call it now. But that reminds me of the entrance scene, the cover, where they're panning over the fans cheering, all this here. I don't want to get a copyright, so I'm not going to put... Why would anyone want to put claim to making the Dream Team entrance? But anyway, yes, it claims, it shouts on the front, shock horror, Fever Pitch is better than FIFA. Shocker, Mean Machine magazine. And to be fair, it's an awful game. It's not great. It's not a football game. Like I said, it's a bit like, what would you call, like red card soccer on the PlayStation. So it's not football. It's very much foul orientated and things like that. Really, really over the top moves, but it's fully boxed, really good condition. Manual looks absolutely perfect. And the thing that threw me just a minute ago, yeah, this looks like it's never even been read. It's a really chunky manual as well. I think we got a games catalogue back here. Let's have a look. So I haven't seen this one before. I've got a fair few of them. So this is US Gold's hottest. So let's have a look. Oh, it looks like a poster. Ooh, we all have a poster, don't we? So, not really a poster, but anyway. Let's start off on that side. So we've got actual Fever Pitch there. But for it, got Mega Man on that side. Really good condition this actually. And we've got Izzy's Quest, Indiana Jones' Greatest Adventure. James Pond is that. Operation Starfish. And that's it. So yeah, that's US Gold titles obviously. I don't know how close I am to the camera. Sorry. I'm not looking at myself, it's on the back camera. So and it comes with the postcard and things like that. So yeah, this game commonly sells anywhere from sort of, and it's, I don't know why it's an awful game from memory playing it back. It wasn't a football game. It was very over the top sort of fouls and things like that. But yeah, not a bad title, and I'm glad to get it into the collection. FIFA's better, 100% better. Yeah, much better. I don't think they had the real players' names on this either. So yeah, that was where FIFA was a winner back in the day. But anyway, 1 to 8 players on the back there. Not that I had 8 friends that had a Mega Drive back in the day. Everyone was sort of moving on to PlayStations by the time 1995. Everyone was moving on to sort of PlayStations and things. But anyway, yeah, Fever Pitch. Looking forward to putting that on and giving it another whirl. But anyway, this is the Sleeping Giant hit. I've played this game twice. And it's a Domart game. And it's a Sleeping Giant football game. I'm not going to hold suspense any longer. It's total football. This game here, probably won't be able to see from the back, but anyway, it was a late release. I think it was 96 it was released. Whereabouts is it? 95. I certainly got this in 96 because I got it around the same time that I had FIFA 96. Very late on in the Mega Drive's life. But it plays very much like Dino Dini's Soccer, and also what is it called? I've got the game. It's the football game. It's like the ISS game on. Oh, I'll put a picture of it up in a minute. It's the ISS game on the SNES. Total Football's a really, really decent game. Not a bad game. It hasn't got all the real players' names, I don't believe. But it boasts like having 3,000 animations, 50 international teams, six pitch types, 4 sorts of tournaments, and the music on this, I seem to recall, was quite good. So yeah, really, really good game. It's a real sleeper hit. If you've got this in your collection, definitely give it a go. And it sort of sells for anything up to between 20 and 30 quid. I've seen it sell, which is, it's Domark games, they're quite funny. They made a few of the Formula 1 games that were really addictive as well. Some of my favourite ones, actually, these two, the Domark games. But yes, if you've got Total Football in your collection, guys, make sure you seek it out. This is in like near perfect condition. In fact, I would say it is perfect condition. Certainly 10 out of 10. I would definitely give that 10 out of 10. It's fantastic condition. Case looks brand new as well. Yeah, it plays really well. You can score some really spectacular goals on it. I seem to recall when I last played it, it was about, I got this in a bundle probably very late noughties, so probably about 2008, 2009 when I started buying back big bundles again. And I got this in there, and I'd never played it before. I'd often seen the cover, but yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, would have been about 10 years old by then, wouldn't it? Just over 10 years old, sort of 12, 13 years. But yeah, super happy to get this back into the collection. And I'll definitely do a gameplay on this down the line. That's something I definitely want to start to do more of, gameplay, because like I said in previous videos, I'm getting to the point now where I pretty much have most of the games I want. I'm very much cherry picking bundles now for like 1 or 2 titles, which is crazy. You're paying a mass load of money to get a massive bundle in, and you're then moving on like 70 to 80% of it, but you're getting the other games for free. So it's a big outlay, but you get the money back. And the money's in my savings, so effectively I don't actually take it out of my wages or anything, so it's working. It takes a little while to get going, but once you get a bit of a kitty, you don't technically notice the money going out, if that makes sense. Because, yeah, it's in a side account, anyway. That's a bit of a ramble, wasn't it? Anyway, so yeah, 4 Mega Drive games. I've still got to put the Mega games back into the collection. They're a nightmare to get back in those, but yeah, really happy to have these. So Mega Games 1, Mega Games 2, 3, Total Football and Fever Pitch Soccer. Really happy to get those in, and effectively these were free. I was paid to take these games, which is crazy. Now we move on to the massive SNES bundle, which, you know, I've got here still. It's not even on eBay at the moment. So a perfect example, I'll just show you what comes with these, oh sorry, hit the camera. I'll just show you what comes with the bundles I typically buy. It came in this massive box here. It's Christmas, so no one's going to have money, so there's no point in putting the stuff on eBay at the moment. I'll wait for the bundles. I'll just show you what else came with it and stuff I've already got. So it came with Super Mario. Was that too high? Killer Instinct. In fact, a lot of people bid on this on eBay, so it might be, actually it's in really good condition. I might have to check my one of these. Super Mario Kart. This is all going on eBay at some point, so if anyone wants anything here, let me know. We can sort of trade out, or a package if you want to buy for you. Starwing. Street Fighter 2, that's in really good condition again. I might have to check my tin, put it up there actually, make sure my one's in good condition. The game that really punted everything up, and that is Family Dog. Apparently this is quite a pricey game. If anyone's interested to know about this one, this is what really pushed the price up. I had no interest in keeping this game. There's a bit of damage on the box, but the manual's in there, and also the tray and the game, and I've got a few baggies that I can put in with it. Give that one up. Move that out of the box. A Starwing manual. A not bad condition Street Racer game. I don't think the game's in there, so if anyone needs the box, let me know. It's just the box and the manual. Earthworm Jim. That is fully boxed. Without a tray though, but the manual's in there. This is all the stuff that's moved on for the games I actually wanted to keep. And then I won't bore you with the stuff at the bottom. It's a SNES console and third-party mains and free controllers. You can see it's all still in there. So anyway, that's the sort of bundle that I buy. And it's like, you know, that's the stuff that I'm selling on or moving on that I've just, let me put that back in the box actually. That's the stuff I'm going to be moving on. So the stuff I bought it for was one game in particular. Now, God, it's so hot this jumper, I forgot how hot these are. Yeah, one of them I thought these were going to be in better condition, but I think I'm easily going to make back the money that I paid for this bundle with the games I'm keeping and going to sell. So yeah, I've got 3 boxed games and I've got 1 loose game. One loose game that I thought I had, I didn't. So Let's start off with the loose game. And the game that I've kept which is loose is Worms. I love the Worms game series. I've got it on the Mega Drive, fully boxed. I thought I had this in cartridge only, but I didn't. So yeah, this is going to go into the collection. Great party games. Still throw these games on now and still play these. They're still great fun. I have many happy memories of playing these games in the past, in the 90s especially. Long game sessions and people trying to lure you into sort of scenarios where they could easily kill you. But anyway, yeah, Worms into the collection for free. Well, I don't know, for free. Pretty much free it's going to be. That one's definitely the last one. Let's go for this one first. So this is the first game, fully boxed game. I think it's fully boxed. Actually, I haven't even looked. The boxes are in a little bit of bad condition here, but now I've got them in the collection. As and when other ones come up, I can always sell these and then upgrade to the better version one, or try and fix them, make them a bit better. But the first one is Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest. I've said about these probably about 2 years ago that I really wanted to get the rest of the Donkey Kong games. I've obviously got the first one, which is just there. I'll be honest, I've never played number 2, but I love the first one. Absolutely love it with a passion. This game looks pretty decent as well. So yeah, it's a bit beaten up on the corners, but I think once it goes in those box protectors, it'll look pretty decent. And like I said, it's never really going to leave my collection unless a better condition one comes up. In fact, I seem to recall this one didn't have a manual. Yeah, it doesn't have a manual, so if anyone's got a manual, let me know and I'll sort of deal that with you. But it comes with the box and the actual game, sorry, the tray and the game. Yeah, it's not bad condition. Once it's in one of those box protectors, it will look much better because I'll make sure the corners are all pushed out and stuff, and it's all sort of in there perfectly. So yeah, this was one of the games that I kept. I've got 2 more fully boxed games to put in the collection. Yeah, so Donkey Kong Country 2 into the collection. Next one, I've got the first game in this series as a cartridge only. Originally when I saw this, I thought it was the box for it, but it wasn't. It was number 2. I believe this one hasn't got a tray, or it's beat up. This one doesn't have a manual either. But, oh no, it doesn't. I've bought the manual for this already, but it hasn't arrived. Actually, I should have waited for that to turn up before covering this, but anyway, I'll not kill the suspense. It's fully boxed. I've got the manual on its way. That's Super Bomberman 2. Again, it's a bit sort of, crumpled around the sides. It's not in the best condition, but like I said, it'll probably be it will be a placeholder until. Oh no, is that the manual? Oh, I think the manual's in there. I've bought another one. Oh no, it's where it's folded over. Oh Jesus. Okay, so I've got another manual. I won a manual on an auction for, I think it was a £5. It was quite a lot actually to pay for a manual, but anyway, it's fully boxed. This is a bit dog-eared, but I have actually got a spare tray for this from a tennis game, Super Tennis, because for the next game I'm actually going to use the box because that's in really bad condition that I got in another bundle. I'm going to use that box to repair the next one because that's the one I really wanted the whole thing for. So yeah, Super Bomberman into the collection. These are addictive games as well. I used to play this a lot with Rob on our Mega Drives. He was very good at Bomberman actually. I wasn't that great. I was quite good at Worms, but never Bomberman for some reason. So Bomberman into the collection. Not bad condition. I mean, it's awful condition, let's be honest, but going by my terms, it's not too bad. So, but anyway, this is the game I wanted it for, and thankfully this one is fully boxed. There is a little bit of damage to it. Well, yeah, it's damaged. Like Alan Partridge says, they're all damaged. But that is the great Demolition Man. I absolutely loved this game on the Mega Drive. I've done a gameplay for it. The gameplay is very similar to, well, it's the same game. You've got platforming elements, and you've also got top-down elements where you sort of walk around, levels that you can see all the enemies coming towards you. Really, really great game. This plays better on the SNES. It looks better on the SNES. It's a lot clearer. The speech sounds a lot better as well on the SNES. This one, as I said, is fully boxed. So obviously I've got a tray that's built into this. That's the game. The manual was in quite good condition, I seem to recall in here, which is a good thing. Manual, fully boxed. Fully boxed? How can you get a fully boxed manual? And the tray's not in bad condition. So, but I've taken all the stuff out of the box because I want to show you. So, got some flaps hanging off this. I knew this was damaged because I could see it in the pictures. The other side's pretty good, so I think that'll be fine. So I'm going to try and iron this out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to repair this flap with the Super Tennis box, to use the same, sounds really sad, use the same cardboard. And I'm going to basically line this side of the box so it's stiffer, try and glue it so it looks better, and then I'm pretty sure I could actually line this up and get that glued back in place as well, and it'll look really good once it's done. So I'm going to use the Super Tennis box because that's really weak. That feels like it wants to fall off already, and I'm going to sort of cut the flap off of that because the box is in bad condition. The flaps only seem to be the best part of it, and then I'm going to try and fix this so it looks better, shall we say, and then it will sit in the collection quite nicely in one of those case protectors. But yes, I kept these 3 games. I think these 3 games easily, if I wanted to buy these in auction, they're going to cost me best part of 200 quid all in minimum. So this bundle cost me a little bit more than that in total, but all that stuff that I went through a minute ago will easily make me back the money that I've shelled out for it. So yeah, really happy to get these 3 games into the collection. Probably best to show you that way. So, oh god, they nearly fell out then. So, yeah, got some SNES games. It's been a long time since I bought SNES games, actually. But anyway, so that's my pickups, guys, and essentially my Christmas video. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I just wanted to touch again and say thank you so much to everyone for the support this year. It's been a funny old year, and without my loving friends and family around me and people on YouTube reaching out to me as well, it would have been a lot tougher. I'm in a way, I'm sort of glad 2023 is over. It's been quite a tough year, and I'm really looking forward to 2024, and I'm also looking forward to getting back into YouTube again. Like I said, I'm definitely back on the bug now. I'm commenting on a lot of people's videos, and I've actually just hit 1,400 subscribers, which, you know, I don't go out, I've never paid for subscribers. I don't sort of go out there and do sort of sub for sub. I've very much just left my channel to grow. I know I don't have 1,400 people that watch my videos, but it's a milestone you get to, and I just feel incredibly sort of proud and happy, really, that I've been able to sort of bring people along on this journey with me. And if you're still on the fence about making a YouTube channel, we really need new YouTube channels, new YouTuber accounts coming into the community, because it's what makes this community a really good community to be part of. I've sort of segued into the ice hockey community as well now on X. Still feels weird calling it X, so I'm pretty sort of in with the sort of Ottawa Senators NHL crowd now on there, and I'm really lucky because both these communities are really good to be involved with, and I'm really looking forward to getting back into the YouTube community, sort of getting involved in more. I've been asked to do a few collaboration videos with people. It just didn't feel right this year. I wasn't in a great frame of mind. Retro Chef's asked me a few times to do some videos with him, and I've had to turn him down a few times as well. So I've just named Retro Chef because I feel bad. He's asked me 3 times to do videos with him this year, and I've basically had to back out. So yes, I apologise for that, mate, and we will definitely do a video down the line, whether it's Swap Shop or anything else down the line you want to do some things. Yeah, I'm really excited for 2024. Lots of projects that I've got in mind. Obviously the Social Media Royal Rumble, I know I plugged it at the beginning, but I'm really looking forward to that this year. It was my first ever live stream video that I did last year for the Social Media Royal Rumble, and it was eye-opening because I was basically recording for about 9 minutes. I was live for about 9 minutes before I knew I was live, and watching that footage back was a little bit like, oh my god, you know, I'm holding up the title, making sure I'm in the right area, and people in the comments are going, we can see you, but I couldn't see the comments. So yeah, it was a bit embarrassing there. Thankfully I didn't do anything embarrassing, but it was just the fact looking at yourself when you don't realise that you're live. So anyway, I trimmed that video, so this time I'm going to absolutely nail it. I'm going to get it right, and everyone's going to be able to watch their wrestler bring home the title for their channel. I've got a few game series that I want to do. I've got a few collaborations that I want to approach people about. And yes, I've been asked several times. YouTube Yobs, the hockey video series, which I think we're using NHL 2009. I can't remember what one we're using. We're using an NHL game. Can I see it? Can I see it? Is it 2006? Yes, 2006. Vincent Le Cavalier on the front. YouTube Jobs Hockey is coming back. We will do a live stream on that for sure. For those of you guys that aren't aware of that, we're basically playing a season, created lots of YouTubers, put them in a squad, and we're playing for a season. It's going quite well. So that's coming back. Yeah, I'm not going to keep you any longer, guys. So I just want to say Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you for everyone that's commented, shared, liked any of my content this year, and had a bit of dialogue with me. It's been great. Yeah, please feel free to stick a comment down below, and we can carry on the conversation well into 2024. Look out for the Social Media Royal Rumble video on the 26th of December. It's already recorded, all I've got to do is schedule it, so I'm confident I can get that up. I'm going to try and get this up, it's Thursday today, Thursday the 21st. I'm going to try and get this up maybe even tonight, because I shouldn't have to make a break in it, or Friday the 22nd. So guys, have an amazing Christmas and a safe New Year, and I will see you all in 2024. Thanks for watching, bye.